What's up, people of YouTube? This is Troll here, bringing you guys another video to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a Modern Warfare 4 wish list. I mean, we can basically say that the next Call of Duty is going to be Modern Warfare 4. I think that that's all but confirmed. Nobody's come out and said, yep, Modern Warfare 4 for sure, but the writing's on the walls. It has been for a while. I think it's pretty safe to say that we're probably going to get Modern Warfare 4. So I wanted to go ahead and make a list of things that I want to see come to Modern Warfare 4, because if you guys aren't aware, the last two Infinity Ward games were pretty bad. Infinite Warfare was particularly bad, and Ghost was really bad, although a lot of people have switched up their opinion on Ghost, and they now like it more than they used to. But that's just from the simple fact of, as time goes on, things tend to age better. But I stand by my opinion. Ghost was a bad game, had a lot of problems. I despise playing it, but I do have some fond memories from the game. Moving into this commentary, though, I'm going to be covering several things, and this is probably going to be a pretty long video. So if you're down to sit here and watch this, then I welcome you to the video. Now, before we really get started on things, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be dyeing my hair some sort of a crazy color once I hit 1,000 subs, and I'm trying to be more consistent with my uploads. So if that's something that you want to see, slap the like button, slap the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It gets the content out there to new viewers. The first one that I want to cover here, and just in hopes that maybe someone, somewhere, somehow, maybe this video blows up, and somebody at Infinity Ward sees this, and they have some way to push this agenda. Can we please, for the love of God, can we get some free DLC? I don't mean like, let's change the weather on this map and give it to you guys. Like, look at your competitors, please. Like, I get that it's not up to Infinity Ward or Treyarch or Sledgehammer, it's Activision. Look at your competitors. Even EA is giving away free DLC for Battlefield 5. Now, granted, that game was a train wreck, but can we please, pretty please just get free DLC maps? Just give us the DLC for free. Now, I already know that you're going to push microtransactions, and we can't get away from that. But for all that is holy, can we just get some free DLC? Give us the maps for free. Don't split up your community. Get rid of the stupid battle pass, and I think that we'll be good. We'll be in a good standing. That'll be a very, very good first step to improving the system that has been Call of Duty for the last almost decade at this point. When I think about it, I mean, this started with what, Advanced Warfare? Really? Like, the issues with this has really started with Advanced Warfare, and it's embarrassing. Anyways, that's my first thing that I want to say is give us free DLC. We're tired of being split up. We're tired of buying a battle pass and not feeling like we're getting our money's worth for it, while other games are out here giving away free DLC. And we're loyal to Call of Duty, and we're getting burned every time. Give us back the wow factor. The wow factor in Call of Duty has just been gone for so long. And what I mean by that is I cannot remember the last game. Honestly, it was probably Advanced Warfare, I would say. Yeah, I would say it was probably Advanced Warfare, where you boot up the game, you look at what the game has to offer in terms of whether it's weapons or camos or things that you have to grind for, and you're like, damn, that is awesome, I want that. I want that thing. Call of Duty hasn't had that in so long, and the only thing that I can think of from Advanced Warfare that was like that was the weapon variants. Now, I'm not saying I want to go back to stat-changing weapon variants, but give us something like that to work towards. Like, Call of Duty just has not had a scale of importance when it comes to things that people want to see in such a long time. Like, we want cosmetics, and we don't want cosmetics by changing the look of your reticle. We don't want cosmetics as in just camos. We don't want cosmetics as in a keychain on the side of your weapon. While that stuff is welcomed, we don't want just that. Like, that's not enough. Hear me out on this. World War II, Call of Duty World War II, wasn't a perfect game by any means. Like I said then, I don't think it was a bad game. I would say it was average. But they did do something that I really did like, and I still stand by this. I think that the headquarters was a great idea, but give us a more detailed version of that. Give us, like, I would like to see a social space where we can have our own customized, like, things in there. Like, Give us the ability to hang weapons on the wall, whether you introduce weapon variants again or not. I know there's going to be some form of supply drops. We can't get away from that for whatever reason, but if you're going to introduce supply drops, I feel like there's going to be some form of weapon variants, because Treyarch is the only people that does just individual weapons, and that's fine. But if you're going to end up doing this, give us a way to display those cool variants that we get out of there. Let's put them on the wall. Let's put other cosmetic items that we can get to make our social space look cool. Give us things to interact with other characters. Like, why is this such an impossible thing to do? Like, that would add a wow factor to me. You know what would be cool? If I could grind the game or play the game to unlock different skins of things to add to like my social space, to where people can see that and interact with it, whether it's you know, computer systems and being able to change the way that they look, or, you know, just add some sort of variety to things. I don't want it to just be load into a multiplayer game, point at somebody, shoot, finish the match, get some XP, and maybe open a supply drop to get a camo or something. Like, we need more stuff in this game, and I'm tired of preaching it. It's just, I don't, Call of Duty is what I love the most when it comes to video games, and I cannot just sit here and watch it wither into practically nothingness. I have to voice my opinion. With the addition of more customization options, can we get more weapons? Like, I've watched videos showing that we have literally cut the amount of guns that we get per game almost in half since Black Ops 1. I want to say Black Ops 1 had 40 some weapons, and now we're sitting at like 22 on launch within Black Ops 4. That's ludicrous. We need more guns. I want to see 8 to 10 assault rifles. I want there to be a separate category for semi-automatic rifles. I would like to see 5 or 6 of those. I would like to see 5 sniper rifles. I'd like to see 5 to 6 LMGs. I want to see 5 to 6 shotguns. I want to see 4 or 5 different options for secondaries. That is not something that should be produced during the life cycle of the game and then given out over the course of the year for the game. I want that at launch, and then I want more for DLC. Like, that's how it should be. You shouldn't cut content from the base game and then give it out as DLC and be like, look guys, we're doing something new and fresh. And it's like, no, you're not. You're just finding more ways to make more money off of something that you're selling us, that we're paying full price for, that has less content than it ever has before. And then, like I said, you're making more money off of us from things that were originally already in the game. That's exactly what you're doing. I don't think that's right. I don't think anybody would think that's right. And we don't have 100% proof that that's the way that this is working, but it's pretty obvious. Let's go ahead and bring back pro perks. I think that pro perks were a really cool thing back in like the Modern Warfare series. I think that they added a reason to grind the game. I don't think there was an issue with pro perks. I don't really understand why they ever removed it in the first place. So it's a small thing, but can we go ahead and make that happen again, please? I mean, unless there was a huge issue with pro perks, I would like to know down in the comment section. Let me know what your guys' issue was with it. But I miss them. I miss having a reason to say, you know what, I'm going to get the pro perk for every single one of the perks in the game and like going for that. I think that the Battle Royale genre is here to stay. I'm pretty sure it's not going anywhere. But I would really hate to see the Battle Royale genre just stay with Blackout when the next Call of Duty comes out. I would really like to see Treyarch give Infinity Ward the access to use their IP or their, you know, branding, whatever it is, to alter Blackout into a Modern Warfare version of that. I would even be okay if they don't even change the Blackout as it is right now, the Treyarch version, and they did an additional Battle Royale like server that was all Infinity Ward designed. Like, that would be cool to me. I would be okay with that. I'm talking like Modern Warfare maps. You could throw Ghost stuff in there. You could even have Infinite Warfare stuff in there. I would be okay with that. Just do something like that, because I don't want it to just stay with Treyarch. I think that's kind of lame. And I would really hate to see like a whole new Battle Royale made with the next title, because then I feel like that just confuses people. Also, please make the Battle Royale mode free. Like, come on, look at all of these other games that are, give us Battle Royale for free and then just microtransaction the fuck out of it. I don't care. Like, get as many people in there playing that as possible. Charge us for new skins and this and that. Like, that is fine with me. Give us a battle pass specifically for Battle Royale. That is okay. Like, these are acceptable things. Like, other developers are doing this, yet you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're giving us a $60 game with a season pass, and then you're giving us microtransactions, and then you're giving us new events, quote unquote, where you have to pay to get into the event. Like, this is ridiculous. Just make the Battle Royale mode free, give us a battle pass that you have to pay for to get, and then give us a bunch of microtransactions. I'm okay with that. I think the majority of people would be okay with that. Let's talk about specialists. Honestly, we can have specialists in there. I would like there to be a major overhaul to the way that the specialists work in terms of their abilities. I think this should be a more passive ability, whether that's ammunition or, you know, being able to see through walls with the radar thing for a certain amount of time, or, you know, just things like that. Just scanners and stuff with sound or extra points. Like, that stuff is all fine with me. I don't want to see rocket launchers and grav spikes and flamethrowers anymore. I'm done with that, man. I'm burnt out. I'm gonna make a whole nother video talking about that stuff, but I'm okay with specialists if they're passive, but I'm also okay with there not being specialists at all. I'd be all right with a modern shooter with modern military aesthetic that we can customize to the max. To look absolutely sick. Once again, going back to the customization thing I mentioned earlier, give us the option to hang up our cool, awesome gear and like a location where we can have people come and see it. I think that would be cool. But I'm okay with specialists or not, honestly. Either way it goes, I'm not really indifferent on that. If you're going to do specialists, like I said, change up the way that it works. Give us some more passive abilities rather than aggressive abilities. But outside of that, specialists or not, don't really care. This is going to be another weird one that I think people are going to be confused on, but can we get some like events and themes? Like, you're doing a really good job for the most part with the way that you're doing like St. Patrick's Day stuff and Halloween stuff and all of that, and New Year's and Christmas. That stuff is fine. Keep that rolling. But in addition to that, can we get some stuff that's kind of similar to how like Destiny does things? Like, I want to see there be a place that we can go. Obviously, it wouldn't be the normal multiplayer. It would be like a separate area from that, where we go and we fight against other people. So it's still PvP, but it's like a round-based thing where there's like loot that we can collect and pick up, and then that loot contributes to another thing, and then we can get cool rewards from doing that. Can we get like weekly events like that cycle through? They can be multiples of the same thing in different areas. Give us like a large world map where it will like pinpoint locations for us to go to. It can be based off of the campaign. It doesn't matter. Give us alternatives to just straight up multiplayer, please, for the love of God. Can we get a combat record, like an actual combat record? Nobody, and I repeat this, nobody's feelings are being extremely hurt by their kill to death ratio. We do not care that much, but we would like to see a detailed breakdown of our stats, a very detailed breakdown. I want to know how many kills I get with each weapon. I want heat maps for what parts of the map I'm getting kills in. I want breakdowns. I want how much damage I do with each weapon, how much damage I do per minute on average with each weapon. How much damage I do on average with each score streak and equipment, and all that stuff I think needs to be broke down. We used to have stuff like that. They've taken it away. I have no idea why. It was always fun to go through that stuff and kind of look at, you know, how you've increased since you started, and they just removed that altogether. So if we can go back to that, that would be fantastic. Now, last but definitely not least, this honestly might be the most important part to me. Can we please get a more rewarding prestige system? The last time that I felt a rewarding prestige system was Advanced Warfare, because you would prestige and you would get weapon variants. I want to see cool, unique gear, not just a change of color on gear that you already have. I want to see cool, unique gear that you get for prestiging. I want to see weapons. I want to see weapon variants. I want to see certain camos. I want to see... Bring back colored clan tags. Why did you ever take away colored clan tags? What was that doing to anybody? Like... You guys have the tools and this stuff's already built into the engine in the game, and yet you take the time to remove stuff that nobody had a problem with. Leave that stuff there, for the love of God. You can keep the 1,000 levels. Like, I'm fine with that. The grind is awesome. But give us more of a reason to prestige. And then after we meet the max prestige and we're going through those 1,000 levels, every 100 levels or every 50 and then 100, give us something cool, something new, something cool. And then at the very end, level 1,000, I think there should be something cool for prestige 10. There should be something even cooler for level 1,000. Some insane loot or some ridiculous weapon variants and cosmetic items. That is what we want. Call of Duty wants that wow factor again. Give us a reason to grind. Also, bring back the daily challenges that were in World War II. Like, why would you ever remove that system? It was so simple. It was basic. Once again, you have the formula to do certain things, and then you take it out, and nobody was complaining about it. Like, we were fine with the daily challenges. Like, Black Ops 4, we don't have a way to do that. We just have to kind of play, and it's mind-numbing. And I'm going to have a whole nother video talking about Black Ops 4 specifically. But please, Infinity Ward, if anybody from there sees this video, we're just asking for a good Call of Duty again. That's it. We're not wanting anything ridiculous. We just want a good Call of Duty. Please. Anyways, guys, deuces.